Good morning. This is Jeff Stevens. Welcome to a snow day in North Carolina. So coming to you from the nation of the cross. Hey, it snowed like 5 inches in North Carolina. We've got a snow day, so we're outside enjoying the crisp, cool weather. I come to you this morning wishing you a happy New Year. I didn't put up a New Year video knowing it would just get mixed up in all the New Year's videos that come out from everybody. But had a great New Year's this year, and that's what I wanted to share with you this morning, was that I get to take my wife and my daughters up to Liberty University this past weekend and spend an amazing time eating good food, tubing at the Snowflex, listening to speakers and pastors and professors speak, rocking out to Skillet, who plays, amazing Christian rock music, and guys like David Crowder. An amazing time of worship, an amazing time to get away with my family from kind of life as usual, and spend some serious time together focused on one another in worship of our great God. But while I was there, I got to meet a really amazing fellow that I wanted to share with you. The guy's name is Chad Robichaux. So Chad was a Force Recon Marine. He spent some time working at JSOC. He's been an MMA fighter. Just a really cool resume. An American hero like most of you are. But this is the cool thing about Chad, is Chad has taken a story that could have been a tragedy, a real tragic story, and he, in the midst of the pain and the brokenness, allowed Jesus to fix him. I got to listen to Chad speak the first of the 2 nights of speakers, and just share a cool story of his ability to see himself, crumbling, and give himself over to the Lord and allow the Lord to fix his life. And then the second night, got to listen to his wife do the same, share her story of her side of watching her husband deal with PTSD, not be able to understand his own brokenness, not be able to understand that he needed help. But just hear the story of the two of them separately deal with the issues surrounding PTSD, and guys who are in law enforcement, who are in the military, who come back from bad situations. It's refreshing to see that there are brothers out and sisters out there that are digging in, that are staying on the grind for each other even after service. So what I want to do is share with you, you need to go visit these guys, their page. First on Facebook, it's Chad Cathy with a K, Robichaux, Robichaux, Chad Cathy Robichaux. They have, he's got an Instagram page. It's Chad Robo, CHADROBO _official. You need to go there and check that out. But then go check this out. This is their foundation. It's called the Mighty Oaks Program. So the Mighty Oaks Program is helping people to deal with PTSD, and you need to check this out. Chad's got a couple books out. You can see them there on the Mighty Oaks Program. So go check out his foundation, mightyoaksprogram.org. If you're interested in helping guys out who've got PTSD, who just need a hand, there are ways to donate. If you've got PTSD, if you know somebody that has dealt with it, even if you don't know if it's PTSD, if you know you're having trouble just dealing with life, give these guys a shout and let them speak to your heart. Get around people who want to help you, because there are people out there. But it is the new year, and it's a good time for new beginnings. And as I listen to a lot of these speakers, a lot of them, they like to say things like, I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, and I guess in a way I'm not either. But let's be honest with ourselves. It's God himself who tells us he makes all things new. I'll read to you, when Paul speaks to the Ephesians, he says that you've been, with Christ in your heart, you've been renewed in spirit and mind. You put on a new self, which in the likeness of God has been created in righteousness and holiness of truth. You know, it's only Christ that can make things new in you. You need to allow Jesus to come into your heart and fix whatever brokenness that you have. But you know, there is something that you can do, and that's make a plan. If you have things in your life that you need changed, things that you need fixed, changes that you want to see in the year to come, make a plan. So if that's to read your Bible more, you know, get a notebook and a pen, and then pick a book in the Bible and sit down for 10 minutes and write down each day of the week the date, and then get up a few minutes early and read a few verses and then take a note. You know, there are some awesome resources out there. You know, John Piper's got a good Bible study resource called the APTAT way to study, and these are all fantastic. But just starting is the way. If it's to fix your marriage, you know, you need to, you know, get a pen and a piece of paper and write down the things that you want to see fixed, and find good ways to fix those. If it's communicate, if you don't communicate with your spouse better, you need to write things down. Like, I need to wake up and say I love you. That's a way to communicate that crosses over a lot of barriers that are going to help fix your marriage. You know, the only true way to fix your marriage, obviously, is to let Christ in and let him do the work. But the effort that we put forth here, I think, is worth saying in the new year. If you want to make a change, if you're going to make a resolution, make a plan. Don't just have some willy-nilly idea like, I would like to lose 100 pounds. Well, make a plan to do that. Make a plan to lose that weight. Make a plan to fix your marriage. Make a plan to make things better at work. Make a plan to get closer to your God, who loves you and who does make all things new. He's here to fix your heart. He's here to fix that PTSD. He's here to fix that marriage that you've got. So God bless all of you that are out there. If you're in North Carolina and you're in this, I guess stay home and enjoy the snow day. And for everybody out there, God bless you. Happy New Year. Thanks for visiting Nation of the Cross, and stay on the grind.